The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Miami Dolphins. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. But Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962. They saw Bert Starr over 10 times in that game, and I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening. But how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, nice move. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now some movement.
I don't know, I always do that shit.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 77 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you're playing on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I know this made me jump in the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done to get the win, but definitely a few lapses.
Come on, man. He's doing the same. Oh, my God, Chris. Oh, my God.
Takes it all the way down to the 3.
I'm gonna rip this nigga, bro. He doing the same ass shit, and I'm falling for it like a dumbass. Oh, my gosh. I'm falling for that shit.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's
I'm falling
incomplete.
for that
He's got to be
dumbass
careful
shit.
not to force anything into
That's how he
coverage right
scored
there.
that little bomb play.
Lanes,
But it's so slow. That's how I know I'm going to pick that shit off. He keep doing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Man, he shouldn't even be where he at, bro. I fell for that shit. Again, that's twice. And it's so slow, I promise you. Next time he throw it, I'm ripping it. 3rd and
The
goal.
Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on
Come
3rd
on,
and goal?
Barto. Come on, Barto.
They'll try to run this
Oh,
one.
my God.
This one in for a Lions touchdown.
Why did I call the timeout?
With touchdown number 8 on the year.
I'm about to beat
And the
her,
Lions
man.
have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau.
He only getting up like that when he throw that bomb, and I'm falling for it. Because, Chris, he's throwing out a single back and all that shit when I'm thinking he's running.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround What is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so,
why can I change my play?
The backups prepared for this because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And he'll give it here to his running back. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that. Talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet, what am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6, 7 years of their careers, so that's not always real, and sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out, and this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 33. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
What the?
And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender.
Nah, he wants to throw it to the middle.
Get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Same play. Same play. Bruh, why is it, man, I'm not fucking running that zone. I'm not doing it. That zone fucking me up.
And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Bruh, you see me right there. How, nigga, the zone that I'm running, nigga, leaves him open every time. Man, fuck that zone. That fucking zone is fucking me over.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Crazy, nigga. I don't know I'm gonna beat this nigga, but it's like that's the play he did. That's what he scored on. That's why he has what he had. That's 3 fucking times. Why all of a sudden is that zone letting him get open and he getting open so slow? But you see me right there.
Off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh my.
2nd and 8.
That's weak.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Yeah, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, man.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where
I
he
should
wanted to
have
go.
been wide the fuck open,
Surprise,
bro.
that guy was covered, so that took his attention
He was
elsewhere
wide
to
open.
no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Flush to his right. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 5 yards that
out of
time
here,
out of the
man.
scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Oh my god, bro. I'm
Here's
getting
Tommy
the dumbest shit.
Townsend now.
And this
As he'll
nigga's so
kick it away
weak,
for the
bro.
2nd time. Right at the 40.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Everybody's fucking tired. Man, what the fuck, dude?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure
Chris,
it'd be much better
Chris,
than
come on,
that.
stop
They
fucking
get
playing with
very
me,
good
man.
with the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And stop playing with me,
He's
dude.
now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
Are you
It is,
fucking
it's gotta
kidding me?
dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that
I
up
swear.
and feel like you can always bounce back
Here we
after
go.
plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're
What?
looking at each other and trying to figure out what
Holding
defense
me,
will
bro.
work.
Oh
How
my
can they play
God.
better without getting beat deep for big passes?
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Two minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
I'm done. I'm fucking done, bro. Are you serious?
A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Oh my
Lambeau on for
god,
the extra
bro, this
point.
is ridiculous.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
So what the fuck do I do about these niggas being tired?
2nd and 6.
I don't get it.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
What up? So what am I? These niggas just gonna be tired the whole game?
Oh,
shit, bro.
On 1st down, it's Gardner.
Why did he do that move?
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and
If I
establish
can
the
quit,
run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right.
And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down.
Bitch ass nigga always getting hurt.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
He's like the left tackle or some shit like that.
They'll run on 1st down. Gardner, and he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see.
I didn't get that off, bro. Oh, pain, man.
Are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Gonna give this time to the
Are
table.
you shit?
And for a second straight
This
play, the
nigga
Lion
can't block.
defense
What the
drops him
fuck?
behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Walk. Man, I can't find that shit, bro.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Quick slants.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
A 60-yard field goal.
Defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
they all say the exact
same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, I guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
On 1st down, Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Even further backward. This line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because we were grading them on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Bro.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Ooh, he open.
Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins
Slow
are
line,
going to
this nigga, bro. Slow.
back 17. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception. They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they saw the contact before
dislocated knee. Will not be able to return to this
Trying to
game.
avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Right back to him on first down. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll run on first down. Gardner. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll keep it on.
Come on, why is he right? Why didn't he pick up the block, bro?
At the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
This dumb nigga not picking up the fucking block.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And boy, he is very close to a first
4th
down.
and inches, seriously?
That football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Oh,
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Where's all my fucking fullback? Like, huh? Weird. Hell no. I don't see it. For the fullback to run?
4th down.
Bruh, in goal line. Man, I didn't see it the first time. This shit done. Oh my God, how am I losing to this weak nigga, bruh? Should have just fucking waited. I should have did a fucking QB sneak. I didn't even know I was on the 3.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime.
Come on, man. Nobody fucking intercepts that?
The obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back
Oh
up
my
again.
gosh, bro.
Into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They have and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the turnover, it's Tua on the move to his left. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's Mack. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. O.J. Howard. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Bruh, come on. Come on.
I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
On 2nd down now, Singletary and fights through 1 man. And they take him down, but not before he gets into
That was supposed to be my interception, bro, and they played me.
So far as his terrific season continues here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Everybody getting hurt.
At this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at
fucking
the 37. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
What the? Are you shit?
Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Devin Singletary with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Lions look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. He's got it complete to Waddle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Lions, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Miami, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.